pitcher is Kendall Daniel for Tarleton State. She'll face Alyssa Brito to start the Sooner half of the second inning. Brito, then Tiare Jennings and Sydney Sanders to face the redshirt freshman 5'10" out of Kingwood, Texas. She has an amazing story. That's Kendall Daniel. She's pitched well of late. Just one earned run in her last 3 starts. Didn't make an appearance a season ago. This pitch is up and in. Kendall Daniel was involved in a near fatal car accident her senior year of high school. That was 22 months ago. And just under 1 month ago, she threw a no-hitter against Mississippi Valley. Amazing.
That is amazing. What a bounce back.
Threw that one past Brito for the first out. And that is the first strikeout for the Texans in this game. Daniel is the 3rd pitcher.
It's a really good pitch. Starting up at the letters, rising just slightly under the barrel.
Brings in Tiare Jennings, who walked and scored on the Sydney Sanders home run back in the first. Let's jump into Destiny's Keys. They are presented by Riverwind Casino. It's always a good time. And number one, you turned these in before the start of the game.
I did. We've got to see Tarleton limit their passes. The free passes we saw that first inning, it generated a lot of runs for the Sooners. With their timely hits, any free passes, it hurts them. And for OU, I'd just like to see them stay sharp. On defense, on offense, swing at good pitches, make every play that you're given.
That one bounces up to Tiare Jennings. 3-1 to count on the Sooner shortstop. Seven homers and 7 doubles for Tiare this year. Line shot right at Dickerson, second baseman, for the second out.
Act by Tiare. Seeing that ball late in the zone. Again, they're really good with understanding their contact points. Where each pitch is thrown, they understand how to hit it, where it should be going.
Sydney Sanders, 2 home runs today. She's driven in 6 runs in this doubleheader. Her 3-run home run earlier drove in Jennings and Brito. This one skied on the infield. Right near the circle, it'll be Schaefer, the third baseman, and the Sooners go 1-2-3 in the second. 7-0 Oklahoma. And Oklahoma is headed out to Lubbock for Big 12 Conference action coming up this weekend. So all kinds of substitutions, meaning pinch hitters. Maya Bland bats for the first time in this game. She's batting for Jada Coleman, who was hit by a pitch earlier.
Lots of changes means lots of opportunities. Oh.
On top of the shin guard.
Man. Catchers take a beating.
They do. Rowland appears none the worse for wear. We saw Maya Bland get her first Sooner hit on Sunday. It was a double against Iowa State. Slashes this one foul, but caught by Schaefer, the third baseman, for the first out. And that will bring in Alina Torres, who walked and scored on Hannah Core home run. Alina batting .364. Just another weapon that Patty Gasso and JT Gasso have. And with this Oklahoma lineup, it seems like sometimes you work so hard on the hot hitters. And that's been Jennings, it's been Coleman, it's been Sanders. And then sometimes you feel like you can take a breath and you get beat.
You just can't.
There's the, once again, new father, JT Gasso, and his wife, Andrea, welcoming the newest member of the Gasso family as Torres hits this one out into left field. There's JT, and congratulations to them. Gabrielle Ruth Gasso. That's 5 grandbabies now for Hall of Fame head coach Patty Gasso. She said she doesn't think she has heard Gabby make a peep yet.
She's got 5 real grandbabies, but the amount of kids that the alumni have popped out recently, we're begging her to stay another 18 years.
Here is Ludlam. Had a base hit and scored on the Hannah Core home run back in the first inning. Sooners batted 11 in the first inning, scored 7 runs on only 3 hits. Ludlam rifles this one out into right field. Torres churns for third. LaRue's throw is not in time. Back-to-back hits by Torres and Ludlam. And here come the Sooners one more time.
I love to see it. Just getting your opportunity in Ludlam, starting the first 2 games of the day and getting her chance to really be a spark in this lineup, and she's done really well.
Again, Kenzie Hansen just a little under the weather, not playing this doubleheader. And so Ludlam, the Furman transfer, getting the opportunity in the double dip. Here's Core, who homered back in the first. Well, this was with Riley Ludlam aboard. Hannah Core, her first home run. Over the wall in right.
You love to see it.
One of the 2 home runs in the inning. Sydney Sanders also crushed a 3-run home run. Left center field, Hill has room. Tagging at third will be Torres, and she'll chase down run number 8. And it's 8-0 Oklahoma in the third. Just getting the job done. Core.
That's what you want to see out of a player like Hannah Core. Just want to see her get in there, do her job. She doesn't need to be the hero, doesn't need to be the home run hitter. Just get your RBIs, keep the inning alive.
Back to the top of the order, and Ella Parker. Ella Parker has walked and grounded out in this one, had 2 doubles in the first game of the doubleheader. Three runs driven in for Hannah Core in this one. Parker takes a strike. The niece of Los Angeles Dodgers manager Dave Roberts. Ella Parker. That one rolled foul, got a piece of her foot. That one downstairs. Ella Parker up in the leadoff spot. Patty Gassos asked about the coming into the game. It would have been 23 different lineups in 23 games. It's now up to 25 different lineups. As she said, you can really do a lot of things with analytics. You can look at things, you can try things. As she said, once you get a little more locked in on conference play, you might go with a more set lineup. But those analytics can tell you a lot of things, matchup specific things. And you were saying the other day, you feel like a lot of it is rewarding those who are hitting well.
Yeah. Yeah, you've got to, send a message. Nobody can be content. Everybody's got to continue to perform. They're all battling against one another. But I think with technology now, I mean, you're even able to see, okay, what are the chances of this pitcher throwing to us, and what is she best at? What pitches do we hit the best? Are we better with outside pitches, inside pitches? What can we expect from this pitcher? Who should we put in the lineup? We talked to Coach Gasso just about second base. We've seen a lot of mixes there with Hodge and Alina Torres, and she stressed that it's really based on the opponent. They've both performed really well. She trusts both of them in that position. But who are they playing against, and who fits that role best in that game?
Three and one on Pickering, who has grounded to first base and flied to center field in this one. Big hack at that one.
Good pitch. See Pickering kind of push back towards the back of the box.
Rolls this one back to Daniel, and she completes the play to first base. And it's 8-1 Sooners as we hit the bottom of the fourth inning. Quincy Lilio leads things off, batting in the number 3 spot now for Brito, who had been 0 for 1 with a run scored. Little outside from Kendall Daniel. Lilio's home run that you saw there on her stats came on Sunday against Iowa State. And it's a leadoff walk to Lilio.
You gotta limit the free passes. Once OU gets a leadoff runner on, there's no telling when or if they'll be stopped.
I think that may have been one of your keys, Destiny. Revisit those Riverwind keys. Avery Hodge is in, shows bunt, takes a strike. Hodge batting here. Tiare Jennings was previously in this spot. She walked and scored a run. Slash toward left field, and she just dunks that in front of Wallace, the left fielder. Sooners have a little something going.
Just perfectly placed through that 5-6 hole. See her keeping her hips square. I love the mechanics here, keeping her hands inside the ball.
How much do you like seeing that right there?
I love it. I love it.
Now Riley Boone in. Riley getting a chance to bat. Did not start this game. She's batting for Sanders and rockets this one out into right center field. Lilio is around to score, and stopping at third will be Hodge. A double for Riley Boone. Batting there for Sydney Sanders, and the Sooners are still swinging away. Back to an 8-run lead.
We have seen a ton of doubles being hit by this lineup. We're used to seeing the long ball, but the amount of doubles we've seen the last 3 weekends is incredible.
No doubt. Sooners had 10 doubles over the weekend in the games against Iowa State. We saw a couple of doubles by Ella Parker in the earlier game here this afternoon. That is their first double in this game. And here's Bland getting the opportunity with runners at second and third. So the Sooners answer the run given up in the top of the inning with another one here. Bland off the glove of Daniel. She will get the out at first, but Hodge races in to score another Sooner run, and it's 10-1. So that's getting the job done one way or the other for Maya Bland, and the crowd appreciating it.
She's doing what she got to do to score a run. That's what she's called upon to do. Just keep the inning alive. You see her hit that first baseman's foot. They both kind of come off aggressively.
So Maya Bland knocks in that run. Alina Torres now. Riley Boone down at third base for the Sooners. That is the second RBI in the career of Bland. Second of many.
Maya Bland really stood out to me in the battle series in the fall. She did some good stuff.
Making Daniel tuck in her shirt before she goes back to work on Alina Torres. Torres has 2 runs scored in this game. Drove in the 8th run with a sacrifice fly. Lined off the net. Sun setting here in the Norman area. You can see it's going to get a little chillier, but the wind has all but subsided. They're playing Bedlam baseball just down the block at Elldale Mitchell Park. Sooners and Cowboys in a non-conference matchup. Porter Moser's Oklahoma Sooner men open Big 12 basketball tournament play up in Kansas City tomorrow afternoon. Busy, busy time. And there is ball 4 low to Torres. Sooners have runners at the corners and only 1 out. Riley Ludlam with another opportunity. She is 2 for 2 in this game. Had a 2-run single in the bottom of the first inning, and then had another base hit in the third. Opportunity for more.
I love what she's about. Coming in as a senior, understanding that Kinsey Hansen is pretty dominant in this program, but you're willing to come in, step up, do what you got to do. She has taken advantage of every opportunity she's given.
So Patty Gasso, that positive affirmation with Ludlam. Not always easy to come into a program like this. We showed you all of the pitching transfers, but to try to break into this lineup at the plate.
Yeah.
This is a player that had an excellent career at Furman. She was the Southern Conference Player of the Year last year.
I mean, you don't even see players that are typically interested in something like that. You look at the OU lineup and you say, okay, is this something I should do? Go try to beat Kinsey Hansen out? She's been there her whole career. Is that something I want to try to do? But I love the energy that she's brought to this team, and she's just so willing to learn and do whatever it takes. And when she's called upon, she does what she needs to do.
And yet the Sooners do have those players. Now, they transferred in a little bit earlier in Alyssa Brito, who came from Oregon and has made huge contributions. And Sydney Sanders came in from Arizona State as well. Two for two in this game is Ludlam, batting .378. She's hit 2 home runs and driven in 14. She hit 10 home runs last year at Furman. Ludlam up the middle into center field, and a base hit that chases home Boone, and it's 11-1. It's a 3-for-3 night for Riley Ludlam.
That's what you want to see out of her. You want to give her any opportunity possible, chance to score some runs. She's done that tonight.
May see a pitching change, as looks like head coach Mark Kumpion is out, and we will see a pitching change. So Tarleton State going to go to Kinley Marcus, who came out of the dugout. So Marcus is on to replace Daniel. She'll be the 4th